Hey, everybody. I hope and pray that you're doing well. Today, as we come to our word from the Word. And today, that word is perpetual. Perpetual. Now, thinking about just that word perpetual, that it's ongoing, it will continue on. And as that picture of light that you see kind of breaking through the darkness. See, as we're looking in Isaiah 60 today, even looking to a future time, still that future time when the sun, the moon will all pass away, be no need for it anymore, when God will be the light. Now, God already is the light, but when we actually get to experience that firsthand, when we have no need for everything else, when Jesus steps on earth at his second coming, during the millennial reign, to think about that we will have no need for those things because he will be the light. It's something that we see today, but it's also a great encouragement. As often as you hear me say, and I know you've heard before, I mean, there's things that we see in application that were there at the time for Isaiah and his audience, there in the Old Testament for them in that time that would even foreshadow things coming in the New Testament, things still coming in the end of time, but also things that we can even apply to our lives today with that word perpetual. Now, let's just jump right in. Isaiah chapter 60, verses 19 through 22 today says, "The sun shall no longer be your light by day, nor for brightness shall the moon give light to you. But the Lord will be to you an everlasting light, and your God your glory. Your sun shall no longer go down, nor shall your moon withdraw itself. For the Lord will be your everlasting light, and the days of your mourning shall be ended. Also your people shall all be righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in its time." Now, I like that last part too, that's in its time. God's going to make sure it happens quickly. And even just thinking about the millennial reign, he's going to still make everything happen in his time. Also, it's not missed on me anyway that, or I guess I enjoy the wordplay there just a little bit, that he says that the mourning, the mourn, the mourning, the weeping will end. But as he's talking about, you're not going to need the sun's not going to go down, the moon's not going to come up, because the Lord will be there all the time. He will be the perpetual light that we need. And so that typical night and morning, MORN, that we normally have, that morning, he says, that's also going to end. So, man, we're not going to have to worry about a sunrise or a sunset, even as beautiful as they are. We're not going to have to worry about that anymore. His light is perpetual, it's unending. And even to think that as the sunrise and sunset will be ceasing, so will our mourning, our weeping will also come to an end. And as you think about all the times that he was encouraging the people of Israel that there's coming a day, he said, look, all this mourning, the weeping, the pain and suffering that you're having here because of your enemies and even because of your sin, all these things are going to be taken care of. And the mourning is going to cease. What greater encouragement can we have than to know? I mean, that's what gives us the strength to face day to day, knowing that this earth is not our home. That's what gives us the peace that passes all understanding, knowing that there's a future in heaven for all of us, that all of us that believe, all of us that are Christians and born again. And even as he's speaking about the things that would go on during the millennial reign, he's saying, look, the sin is going to be gone. There's going to be peace. All the people will be righteous, and everyone is going to be experiencing the light of God. I don't know about you, but when life gets dark, we find out that when we invite the light in Jesus, that things get brighter. Oh, now the world will try to darken it, and The world will, so Satan will try to put a damper on it. But darkness never overcomes the light. Light always overcomes the darkness. So what happens when we find ourselves kind of in that dark place? It's often because we've gotten away from the light. Reminded of John chapter 1, verse 5, when it says that, and light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. I think too often we forget that we have the light of the world within us. So why are we allowing it to be darkened? Don't allow your life to be darkened today. Focus. Focus on the everlasting light of the world, which lives within you, that you may not be able to see physically, but you can feel spiritually, and you will be able to experience it supernaturally, both here on this earth and in eternity to come. His light, and praise the Lord, his love is perpetual. God bless you, and I pray you have a great, great day.